Daddy and a little Mike.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
We're back with Big Daddy and a little Mike, and we are here with the exceptionally handsome, to some, Rhino Man. How are you, Rhino Man?
Pretty good. You forgot to mention I am one of the Bourbon Brothers, right?
You know what? You are the step bourbon brother.
I
You're
am
the
the step-
you're the one that we don't talk about much, but part of the family.
Hey, I'll take that.
Only drank like 4 ounces of bourbon.
But he loves the screwball.
Yeah.
He loves the screwball.
I love the screwball.
Well, Rhino Man, the way the game works is I'm going to ask you 5 questions.
Okay.
They are going to be general trivia knowledge.
Okay.
They're going to be logic questions, which the easiest thing is just don't overthink it.
Okay.
And then questions about Big Daddy and the Seatown crew,
Okay.
which looking at the 5 questions, I actually don't think there are any over that, so you got to break there.
Okay.
You have 1 lifeline. You can use any of the individuals standing in the back. We have a little bit of a crowd, which is always great. We love that. Casanova's over there. We got our girl Janine. So you can use anybody that you would like there for one of your questions. Sound good?
Sounds great.
And if you win, you get $20 of Big Daddy's money, which you can put towards the kind of bourbon that you like
Okay.
for $20.
Not here.
Not here.
Yeah, not here.
Nothing here is going to be anything at $20. Right. So here we go. The first question is general trivia knowledge. Are you a movie fan?
Yeah.
Then if you don't know this, I know my brother Avalon and I are going to rip on you forever. Okay? Rhino Man, what are the 5 Ds of dodgeball?
The 5 Ds of dodgeball.
Patches O'Houlihan.
Patches O'Houlihan. I've seen the movie. Duck, dive, dodge. Duck, dive, dodge. I'm thinking here.
You have a lifeline. Casanova seems pretty confident. My boy John over there.
I know
But do you want to burn it on your first question?
I don't know if I want to. Can I say Cleveland, Ohio? No.
Cleveland, shout out. I love it. It's a good shout out. We'll take that. So,
Duck, dive, dodge. I'm gonna have to use my lifeline right here.
I have to use a lifeline. Do you want to go to Casanova or do you want to go to the Missus? I don't know if the Missus knows this one. She's shaking her head confidently. I don't.
She was over there. I'll go with the missus.
Okay, so we're gonna go with the Missus. Missus, what do you think?
Dodge, duck, dive, dip, and dodge.
So she says dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
I think that's correct.
That is correct. And
Dodge twice. Yeah.
Dodge twice. Right. Yeah. And then, because in the movie you can tell he's like, I love when his eyes are like, dodge, duck, dip, dive, dodge. I love that part. But very good. I'm proud of the Misses for coming up with that. Very nice.
put Major Pain on somewhere else.
Major Pain?
Yeah.
I would, guys. We, myself and John from Casanova Slots, we were literally bonding over, if you've ever seen the movie Major Pain, I thought I was one of the only people that had seen it, and we were, like, spouting out lines. Like, it was a blast. If you haven't seen Major Pain, guys, definitely check it out. It's hilarious. But we are on to our second question here. What is the name of the largest, it's general trivia. Sorry, I should have prefaced that. What is the name of the largest island in the world?
Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland, is that going to be your answer? That's going to be his answer for every question. Like, who was the first president of Cleveland, Ohio?
Yeah. Okay, repeat the question.
The question one more time. What is the name of the largest island in the world?
Largest island in the world.
And I like seeing people win. I will give you one hint, but again, it's throwing it to a movie. If you've ever seen The Mighty Ducks 2, it was brought up in that. It wasn't the team that they played, but it was in that movie at some point.
The number 2 team.
The number 2 team.
But it's not that team, but it was what Emilio Estevez thought was. And there's a line in there.
Okay.
Can I use my lifeline?
How many lifelines you want here, Rhino, man? You want like all five? All five? Are we just taking the money and just here you go, everybody. Here you go.
There's a rhyme that goes with it.
What are we doing here? Look, the missus is now giving hints. This is partially yours. This is half of yours.
No clue. Let's see. Island boys, Jamaica, Hawaii. I'm trying to think of rhymes.
If we think it's Jamaica or Hawaii, we are way off.
Yeah. I can't get it.
Oh. Can I give you one more hint?
Yeah, give me one more hint.
May I?
There. Go ahead. We'll do the whole thing.
Its name is a color, but it's not what you think it is.
I like the first part of that clue. I don't know about the second.
Name.
The country's name has a color name in it, but the actual land, it's not what it is.
You see the blank look on my face?
I don't know how else we could get it.
I'm like,
Okay, the opposite of Iceland.
Oh, wait a minute. No, we can't do this. You have a guess from what they've said? Because we're literally just like pointing this now on the
opposite of Iceland, Hotland. Cleveland.
Cleveland. Final answer. I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Okay.
It was. Yeah, you are. Especially after that clue, you are.
Yeah, right.
Greenland.
Greenland. Okay.
Greenland is full of ice,
But-
where Iceland is full of
You
green.
should have said,
Well, hey guys, I'll give. According to Rhino Man, there is some place in the world called Hotland. So look up on your map, find it, and let me. Thank you for playing, brother. I appreciate it, man. We'll be back soon. We are back with another episode of Big Daddy and the Little Mike, and we are overjoyed to have our friend Stacia here from staciasslot channel. Guys, if you are not subscribed, please check her out. Awesome channel. Stacia, how are you today?
Pretty good, better than yesterday.
Better than that. Our poor girl Stacia had such a hard time yesterday. Car broke down, had to wait 2 hours for a tow. Then how long were you at the tire change place?
2 hours to get the tire changed.
Oh,
And then with drive time and an hour of traffic before that, it was like 6 hours in Madison, Wisconsin.
oh, poor thing. Well, hopefully this $20 will help if you can win this today of Big Daddy's own money. So you know how this works. The audience knows how this works at this point, but I'm going to let you know. You're going to get 3 types of questions. General trivia knowledge, logic, which that can be tricky, just don't overthink it, and Big Daddy and the C-Town crew. Now you have a lifeline. The missus is your lifeline. You can ask her if you don't know, and then take her answer or go with your own.
Okay.
Now I usually say I would hold her off to the Seatown crew questions, but again, that's if you come up with one. You can use her at any time.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yep.
All right. So here we go. The first question is general trivia knowledge. Are you a wrestling fan?
Am I a wrestling fan? In the 80s, I could name them all.
You know what? You might know this then. Yeah, you might actually know this. This was the WWF Tag Team Champions that came from D-Generation X and would tell people if you weren't down with them, they had 2 words for you. What was the name of this tag team?
The only tag team I knew was the Chic Guys, and I know it's not them.
Not the Sheet Guys.
Not the Chic Guys.
You are right on that. It is not the Sheet Guys. I don't know if the missus, okay, looking at her face, I wouldn't go with her. Is there a wrestling fan in the audience? Rhino Man, Dean, not wrestling fans? Oh. Okay. I will say this. I don't want you to go away right now. I want you to stay here. I will say this. When you are a thief and you are a bad boy, they say you are a what?
The Degenerates?
Well, D-Generation X. But I'll give you a hint. One part of the word, did you ever hear a tag team called the blank blank Outlaws?
I don't think that I have.
No? Well, okay, let's go with this. I like Stacy. I don't want her to go home. If something's not old, it's what?
Broken. I mean,
No.
wait. That's... Sorry,
Okay, let's think of it this way. If you buy something recently, it's brand,
No.
okay? And if I asked you how old you were, you would give me your...
Age. The New Age Outlaws?
That is correct. The New Age Outlaws is correct. Very good.
Yeah, I wouldn't have had that.
You wouldn't have had that. It was the Road Dogg Jesse James and the badass Billy Gunn.
Okay.
Yeah.
What year? Because I knew all of them.
They were 90s. No, 90s. 90s. Oh, did you? I thought you said 80s. Attitude Era.
Yeah.
Best era. Best era. I'm telling you right now.
The 80s, but that's because I grew up.
Well, the 80s were the true wrestlers. I think the 80s was the really good generation for the true wrestlers. 90s was all about attitude.
Yeah.
Attitude and more entertainment. So very good. Would Rhino Man have noticed the tag team champions that were from D-Generation X that said, if you're not down with DX, we got 2 words for you? Okay, so Rhino Man's like, no idea. All right, so good. Let's move on to our next one. Next one is also general trivia knowledge. Are you a Saved by the Bell fan?
Oh, yeah.
Oh!
Morris.
Yeah, there we go. Then I think you'll be okay on this one. Who played AC Slater on the show Saved by the Bell?
That would be Mario Lopez.
I don't know if anybody noticed how excited she got on that answer. She's like, Mario Lopez. So you're a fan of Mario Lopez?
I'm a fan of Saved by the Bell. I think I'm more of a fan of Zach Morris, and he's went on to do other stuff. Mario had some controversy there, but he kind of redeemed himself with Dancing with the Stars. So, yeah, I'm all into pop culture. So
Oh, there we go. I'm not sure if there are any other pop cultures, but the next question, and I am going to give you your lifeline, okay, with the missus, because it is Big Daddy and the Seatown crew. Okay?
I might know this. I'm a big fan.
I've mentioned this here and there, so
Okay.
it's what is Big Daddy's all-time favorite movie?
I know that you are always with the movie quotes. All-time favorite movie.
I mostly live my life with movies.
I know. And I want to say it's going to be something with maybe Chris Farley, but I could be way off. So I'm going to go with my lifeline.
With the missus for your lifeline. While Chris Farley does rank up there, my favorite actor probably of all time, it's actually, my favorite movie is not with him, ironically. But it is a sports movie. So, missus, I know she knows this. What is my favorite movie of all time?
Remember the Titans.
Okay, if you did not hear, she said, "Remember the Titans." Would you like to go with that?
I'm going to go with that.
That is correct. Because, right. You better know that. And guys, I'm telling you, I'll say this till the day I die. We need to go back and rewatch that movie. Between the social issues that they address and everything else, it's sad that a movie that long ago could teach people things nowadays, by the way. Little social commentary
I
there.
gotta say my favorite movie. So, my favorite movie of all time is Pulp Fiction. Love that movie.
I do like that movie. Quentin Tarantino, I think, is a genius. I think absolute genius, for sure. All right, so we are going to go through, we are going to go to our next question there. And our next question is actually a logic, is actually a logic question, okay? So, right. The question is, what can be broken but is never held?
What can be broken but is never held? What? Like a record? Like a sports record?
Oh, okay. I thought you meant a normal record. Okay. So, a sports record is that is a great answer.
But I mean, if you're the
But it's
if you have a record,
it's held. Right. So I'll give you another shot, but that's a really good answer. I like that answer. I thought you first meant a record like record. I was like, oh, but that's a good answer. It's not correct. So I'll give you another shot because the missus is correct. You can hold a sports record. So there is a different one.
Something that is broken but you can't hold it. A broken body part? I don't know. When your body parts are broken, you can't really hold them.
No, unfortunately, that is incorrect. Did you know? No?
I was
Janine?
just sentimental and be like, your heart.
Yeah. Oh.
No, you can technically hold your heart. Correct answer is a promise.
Oh.
But you can break a promise, but you can't hold an actual promise. Yeah. That one was tricky. I'll be honest, I did have to look that one up. Because like I said, I look at them when I'm looking these up, and I try to get them myself. That one was tricky. I didn't get that one either. But I appreciate you playing.
Yes, it was
Thank you so
fun.
much. So nice meeting you.
Yes.
Come here. All right, but guys, definitely check out Staciasslot channel, and we'll be back with another contestant soon. What's up, everybody? I am super excited for this next contestant because for those of you who may have never actually seen him, okay, because some say he's got a face for radio, but not me.
That's funny. I heard that about you.
We won't finish the rest of what I came back on. Yeah. This is Gamblers Unknown, guys. So happy to see him and Mrs. GU's over there as well. We are at Potawatomi. How you enjoying it so far?
This place is awesome. I love it.
It really is. It really is one of the nicer casinos.
Vegas in the Midwest.
That's a good way to put it.
That's about what it is.
Totally good way to put it, guys. So I had to grab him. He's actually heading out today, but I had to get him to be a contestant on Big Daddy and a Little Mike. So this mic, probably between two big guys, looks exceptionally small.
There is a microphone in there. It's blending in with your shirt.
Yes, there's a mic. There's a mic right there. So, and I think we ironed out all of the problems we've been having with not the mic picking up. So hopefully this sounds a little bit better than previous episodes. So we are going to see if Gamblers can win Big Daddy's $20.
It's already sounded better with me on here.
It's
Already sounded better.
He's already adding to this. That's what he's saying. So you know how it goes, guys. We have three types of questions: general trivia knowledge, logic, and Big Daddy and the Seatown crew. You get one lifeline, and the lifeline is the misses. I always suggest saving those for the Big Daddy and the Seatown crew question, but you can use her for anyone. You get her one time. You get 5 questions. I will tell you the category before we go. General trivia knowledge is obviously what it sounds. Logic, the easiest way to describe it is don't overthink it. Try to think what would be the logical, obvious answer. Okay? So we're going to go in our first question. I know you are good at trivia. Our first question is a general trivia knowledge. Are you a movie fan?
Yeah, kind of. I've watched a lot.
Okay, then I think you might be all right at this. Who provided the voice of Groot in the Guardians of the Galaxy?
I don't watch the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay, then I will tell you, the missus, I will give you this hint. She absolutely knows this.
Okay, well then I guess I gotta phone a friend.
Phone a friend. So, Mrs., I know they won't be able to hear you, but what is your answer?
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Okay, we're not going to end it this quick. Let's put it this way. I would not take that answer.
Okay.
I'm going to give you a hint, a Big Daddy hint. I can't believe you miss it. That's your character.
That's your character.
That's you. She loves, especially Baby Groot. She loves
I
it.
feel bamboozled here. I'm really feeling
I
bamboozled.
haven't had coffee.
I'm going to give you a hint. She said Dwayne The Rock Johnson because the person who voiced it is in a movie with Dwayne The Rock Johnson about cars that go very fast.
Oh shit!
I don't know if the mic picked that up, but the missus just goes, oh, poo. Missus, would you like another shot?
Yeah.
What would you say now? That's a little better. Let's just put it that way. The missus did say Vin Diesel.
That's the only, with that clue, that's the only thing I could think.
So you want to go Vin Diesel?
Yeah, I guess we'll go with that.
Vin Diesel is correct. After Big Daddy was like, here's a spoon.
Yeah.
I'm not disappointed with you. Her a little bit.
I'm not
For a little
surprised she
bit.
didn't get it right though. She's got an Ohio State shirt on.
Oh, I hope that didn't pick up on the mic. And the worst part, I can't say a word. I can't say a word. That's the worst part of this whole thing. I hate it. All right. Well, okay. So, now you did use your lifeline, so we'll see how far you go from this point forward. Because the next question is a logic question. Are you logical?
I'm highly logical.
Highly logical. All right. The question is,
That's that theory.
two people are born at the same moment, but they don't have the same birthdays. How could this be? So they're born at the same moment, but they don't have the same time birth. How could that be?
What the fuck is this? Oh, sorry.
We're early and we all have been drinking heavily. I will say that. For that one, oh, I'll leave it in. I don't care.
What?
Oh, no, Mrs. GU, you can help. Hey, you don't have to whisper.
Over here, help.
Yeah. You can help him. Same family. No, yeah.
Different time zones?
Is that your final answer? Different time zones?
Yeah.
Mrs. GU with the save. Different time zones is correct. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, different time zones. If they're same moment, it would be an hour different or 4 hour. You're going to play that card 10 in the morning? Right. There you go. There you go. She got it pretty easily. So
She's smart.
she's very smart. Yeah. That's very good.
She married me. That's why,
That's the one decision. I don't know. Yeah, it's like, what was she thinking at that point? I don't know.
Bet gone bad, I guess.
Bet gone bad. Oh, that's awesome. Now this one might. Oh, you got lucky. It's not as hard. It is a Big Daddy and the Seatown crew. So this is one she would have been able to help you, but can't now. But it's an easy question, though. It's not a tough one. Which Seatown crew member has a custom emoji where they are scared due to the person's anxiety when betting higher limits?
The missus.
Correct!
I didn't make it, though. But I didn't make that one.
No, you know what happened? We figured out how to do it finally. Awesome! I know. So instead of like going to Gamblers did a whole original set. Then I felt bad. I'm like, I don't want to have this guy making all of them, and we finally figured out. Right. Oh yeah, we got a couple there. So that is correct. So 3 out of 3. Good job. You got 2 more.
We can call it 2.5. If you
2.5. We'll give the Mrs. G the other half. All right, this one is interesting. I don't know. This is one that I always try to answer them before I look at the answer, and I missed this one. It's a logic. So here's your question. A pet shop owner had a parrot with a sign on its cage that said, "Parrot repeats everything it hears." A young man bought the parrot, and for 2 weeks he spoke to it, and it didn't say a word. He returned the parrot, but the shopkeeper said he never lied about the parrot. How can that be?
The kid is deaf.
Well, I'm going to give you a chance to rephrase that. Would the kid be deaf?
The parrot is deaf.
That's correct. Parrot is the. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Wow. Look at him. I'll be honest. I missed that one. I got the time zone one, but I missed that one. Very good.
I kind of woke up after that time zone one.
Well, you know,
What are you gonna do?
you
What are
did
you gonna?
kill a couple of brain cells. So.
I killed quite a few brain cells, especially last night. All right. Well, the last one is general trivia knowledge, but it is over a movie, so we'll see how well you get this one here.
As long as it's not horror movies, I got a good shot.
If you didn't hear Gamblers Unknown, he said as long as it's not a horror movie. Okay. Which is the highest grossing R-rated movie in North America of all time? Now, it's not, and I'll give you a hint, it's not a horror movie. It's just a rated R movie. It's the highest grossing R-rated movie in North America. And I will give you one, I'll give you a couple hints because there's a big range there. Jim, and I believe the last name is Chazelle, played the title role. And it's, the reason I added this question is due to the time of year. So those are the only hints that I can give you.
What year? Can you tell me that?
It's older. I don't know how old. No, 80s. No. This was, I want to say 2000s, like 2001 to 2010, in that range. I don't think it's later than that. Right.
I wouldn't even know where to go with that one, you know?
I mean, the bigger clue, probably, if you don't know who that actor is, would probably be thinking of the time of the year, maybe.
You got any guesses?
And that's not a horror movie.
No, it's not a horror movie. I'll tell you right now, it was very emotional. A lot of people were it got a lot of criticism due to how graphic it was, but it's not a horror movie. I'm trying to think of other things I can give you without telling you what it is. It's along those lines. If you, we have another guest who's going to be coming on, who said Schindler's List. It's along those lines where it's pretty graphic in terms of not like horror, but a lot of people got emotional. The shock value, I guess. It was all over the news when it came out because people were like leaving the theater. They were so like distraught about it.
I can't. I don't even know where to guess right there. I really wouldn't.
Oh man, I knew it. Did you know? No. Oh, when you hear, I promise you've heard of it. I promise you've heard of it. No.
Huh.
Any guess?
No, I don't really. I seriously can't.
Well, you did good to this part. The fifth question's usually pretty tough. But Gamblers did not win it. I will tell you, the movie was Passion of the Christ. You never heard of it?
I wouldn't have guessed that was rated R.
Oh, yeah. It was, if you've never seen, Mel Gibson would have probably been a big clue. Yeah, that would have been a good one.
If you said Mel Gibson, I'd have said Braveheart.
Oh, well, no, that's not it. It was all over the news for a while about how people were like distraught, and it was the scenes where he was getting, crucified and on his walk. And
That's something I probably wouldn't have watched.
oh, you would never see that?
Yeah, even with free tickets.
It was free. It was. I saw it. It was. It was crazy. But we appreciate you playing. No, thank you so much. You're a Michigan fan. Not surprised you lost. But we'll be back with another episode soon. We are back for Big Daddy and a Little Mike. Another episode. We're here at the beautiful Potawatomi Hotel and Casino in Madison, Wisconsin, and we are here with my friend John, also known. This isn't Madison. I thought it was Madison. Am I wrong on that?
It's wrong. Yeah, I don't think we're.
Daddy's already wrong. Look at that. Look at that. Milwaukee. Thank you. Thank you.
I know that I drank a little bit yesterday. But
Daddy drank a lot. Drink a lot, yes. And John here and his lovely wife, Ashley, which I was going to let her partner with you, but she's like winning like $500, $600 right now, so she doesn't want to be pulled away, are with Casanova Slots, guys. If you are not subscribed, definitely subscribe. Wonderful channel and even better people. We've had the pleasure of seeing them in Vegas and now Potawatomi, so definitely check them out. Awesome couple. And he is going to be our next contestant on Big Daddy and a Little Mike. So, John, the way this works is you're going to get three types of questions. One is general trivia knowledge. One is logic, which that one can throw off. I just tell people think, logically and don't overthink. Right. And the last one is Big Daddy and the Seatown Crew. Questions that apply to just us. You do have one lifeline, and that lifeline is the missus, but I will also let you use, we got Rhino Man over here, and our girl Janine over here. So you can go with any of them as well. If it's a Seatown Crew, I'd probably stick to the missus, but they can help you if you come across any you don't know. Okay? Sound good?
Sounds wonderful.
All right. And if you get all 5 questions correct, let me get the money. You win $20 of Big Daddy's own money. There you go. Here, that'll get you a beer. Literally a beer. So we are going to start with your first question is actually general trivia knowledge. Okay. What is the name of the famous ship that sank on its maiden voyage in 1912?
1912. That would be the Titanic.
Is that your final answer?
That is my final answer.
You know what's funny? I went and saw Titanic, and I was disappointed. I knew how it ended. It was terrible. Terrible. There was no surprise. There was no surprise. But Titanic is correct. Very good. Little known fact about Big Daddy and the Missus. We actually went. There is a Titanic museum in Tennessee, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. We actually went on the 100-year anniversary. So we actually got to see them set up the stage. We heard some of the singers. It was crazy. It was a good time. If you've never been there, I would definitely check it out.
The missus is a little bit of a Titaniac.
The missus, I don't know what a Titaniac is, but she likes Titanic a lot. So is that like Swifty, Janine? Is that like a hashtag Swifty? Shout out to Yoshi and Sister Yoshi.
I'm interested in Titanic history and things like that. I've got a lot of replica things like the tickets, menu.
Yeah, just say you like Titanic. Why is it?
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Okay, this is for
Yes.
Would you let him on your life raft?
Wait a minute. If you didn't hear, Rhino Man said, would the missus let Big Daddy on her life raft? I can answer that by saying, yeah, because if you got to start eating people, is there a better choice? I mean, you're living for a couple weeks on Big Daddy here, days. You know, you take somebody really small, yeah, good luck with that, okay? So there we go. So very good. Awesome job. See how easy it is? All right. Next type of question. And again, some people say, you know, Big Daddy, some questions are easier, some are harder. Do I go through the questions and range them? Literally, I find one, I put it down. So if you get the games that are easy, you get lucky. There we go. And this game, I don't know. I don't think it's as hard. So I think you got a good shot here, John. Question 2, general trivia knowledge. What type of cheese is commonly used on pizza?
Mozzarella.
Is that your final answer?
That is my final answer.
Man, he's confident too. That is correct. He is confident. He's like, you know, I know it. I know it. No biggie. No biggie.
Why do you come to Chicago?
Why
do you come for Chicago?
Deep dish.
The pizza.
Yeah. And we did go to Giordano's. Phenomenal place. Thank you. Shout out to Jackpot Joe. Thank you so much. Third question. Are you a science guy?
Yeah. But let
let
her rip.
Let it rip. Well, it's my favorite field of science. It's actually astronomy. So we'll see if that's any.
like astronomy.
There you go.
Give me a telescope. So.
All right, excellent. So this question, general trivia knowledge. What is the name of the smallest planet in the solar system?
Smallest planet is
And just to preface, not dwarf planet, regular planet.
regular planet. So 8 planets. So I'm gonna say Mercury would be the smallest planet.
And is that your final answer?
Final answer.
That is correct. Very good. By diameter, it is Mercury.
It is Mercury.
Very good. Excellent. I feel this slipping away. Slipping away. Very good, though. Hopefully it does. I like seeing people win. So our fourth question is Big Daddy and the Seatown Crew. Okay. So this is your fourth question. So this could be a good one for Ange, and maybe even Janine would know this. Okay. But you might not even actually need them, though, because it's about places we've been. Okay. But we'll see. What is the name of the famous prehistoric monument located in England that Big Daddy and the Missus have actually visited live?
I'm going to have to use a lifeline here.
A lifeline? I'm interested to see if Janine knows this. No?
Prehistoric.
See, you weren't listening when they were talking. They said it was a prehistoric, is when they said it was built. That's their best estimate of when it was
London,
in England. I said.
England.
You don't listen. This is what I deal with. That's what I deal with. And then when I prove it wrong, I get shut up.
Well, this wouldn't be part of the channel.
I said it's Big Dad's because we've been there. But I said he might know it just by the whatever. Just say the answer. If you didn't hear her, she said Stonehenge.
Stonehenge. Final answer.
That is correct. Sassy pants. Sassy pants.
Okay, I thought this would be like something that we visited as part of the channel, on the channel.
No, just it's where we've been. Oh my God. All right, we're moving on to questions. Yes, I'll tell you what. If you've never been to England, we've been a couple times. It's phenomenal. I really do like it a lot. I really do like. So if you ever get a chance, I mean, England is definitely worth a visit. We went to Italy. I liked Italy, but I wouldn't stay more than a couple days because at least in Rome.
I want to go to Rome to see a Colosseum.
You know what? Like most things, it looks really, really big, and then when you get there, it's a circle. It's a circle, and the Colosseum was one whole day. But then the other things you can knock out easily in like a day or two. And then like we were ready to go. After 3, it's like, all right, we're ready to go. Yeah, for sure. All right, one more question. One more question.
It's also a little scary because they don't have screens in their windows, and it was actually warm when we went.
It was summer, yeah.
Our windows open if we wanted air because no AC because we went in December. So of course you don't think it's going to be warm, and so we had to keep the windows open. And I was terrified we were going to wake up to a room full of birds.
Oh, yeah, because the birds would fly like, it was crazy. It was crazy. All right, so the last question is general trivia knowledge. You don't have a lifeline now, but I see the lovely Ashley is here, so I will let her jump in as well if you need help there. Which founding father is known for his large signature, being the largest signature, on the United States Declaration of Independence?
I feel a $20 landing on my hand.
Wait.
That would be Mr. John Hancock.
Is that your final answer?
That is my final answer.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. It is Herbie Hancock. Oh! Of course, that's the correct answer! John with a $20 win. Congratulations, buddy. I love getting winners. Always a winner is here at Potawatomi. Love you all. We'll see you next time.